Welcome back to LJ Plays It. Hang on a second. Okay. I just saved you the grueling view of me climbing back up from Craig's place. I fell like 30 times and I was like, I can't put this on video. So I went ahead and just didn't film it. Because I knew it was going to be a pain in the butt. Like I said, I love Metroid. It's my favorite game. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. But so far I think I'm doing pretty good. We beat Kraid. We got the screw attack. We have bombs and missiles and energy tanks galore. Oh, you son of a... Okay. Now we just gotta go back this way to Norfair, where we are going to beat Ridley. Did you know that Metroid was hugely inspired by the Alien movie franchise? Yeah, Samus was inspired by Ripley. Ridley was named after Ridley Scott. He's also a giant-ass dragon. Who, if you kind of squint and turn your head this way and cover your eyes, actually looks kind of like a xenomorph with wings. So, yeah. Also, in the second game, SR-388, the planet where the Metroids live, that was inspired by a name of a planet on Alien, where the aliens came from, or where that vessel was found or something. It's like 2 letters and then 3 numbers. I can't remember what it was. But anyway. And also, of course, the Metroid itself, which latches onto someone and drains their energy. Face hugger, anyone? By the way, Alien is a really good freaking movie. If I get bored tonight, I'll watch it. Wifey's babysitting for her nephew, so... yeah. Just sitting here chilling, playing some Metroid. I miss my boo. My boo thang. Oh, baby. I'm so proud of my wife. I really am, because, like, she has a crochet channel, but she talks about so many cool things on there. She does Mental Health Mondays. She's suicide prevention awareness stuff. She's a very loving person. She does trades, or what's it called, giveaways with people. She's got this big heart, and I just love her to death, man. It's so awesome that I actually found her, and even more awesome that I married her. Heck yeah. Let's see if we can find Ridley. By the way, Ridley is a big-ass dragon. This kind of is funny to me, because it's like the old trope of the knight facing the dragon. You're wearing armor, you don't have a sword and shield, but you do have a freaking arm cannon from hell. And I'm going to be using missiles on the dragon. I might actually just resort to bombs again. I don't know how I killed Ridley. Maybe I did unload missiles on him, I can't remember. I don't know if the screw attack does any damage. God, man, I really ought to pay attention to what I'm doing in these games. Really ought to pay attention. I also just noticed that the camera is misaligned, but as long as you can see, we cool. We are absolutely cool. This is the very bottom one, was it? I don't remember. All I know is I'm just here to play some Metroid. My name is LJ, and all I do is talk about how good I am at this game, but I'm not. Yep, this is it. This is it. Oh, they're shooting fire now. Oh, God. Wonder what prompts them to shoot fire, or not shoot fire. Is it a glitch? I did have this thing paused for a while. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Like, if you pause the game and enter the screen again, it'll shoot fire. Don't try that. Fire is dangerous. Please use with adult supervision. I'm a pyromaniac. My wife is a pyromaniac too. We like doing fire pits outside. Hang on a second. There we go. I'm a stickler for perfection, but not or professionalism, but not perfection. Something like that. These guys look cool. These enemies on the roof. I remember seeing them in the Super Metroid and just thinking they were the coolest looking enemies. Turns out they're just clones of other things in the game. Each area, I love the fact that they recycle the type of enemy. but they put in something new to make it visually interesting. God, I love Metroid. I have to say, this is probably the best NES game ever. I don't care what you say, Mario 3. Mario 3 is pretty dope, though, so I can't really knock it. And the first Zelda. The first Zelda is awesome. Neither of those games gets enough praise. Because everyone's all like, oh, I got the new one. And I'm like, okay, cool. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? Once again in that mode of I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. I don't think I am, because I think there's a wall that I can't get through. If this is... Yep, that's it. This is the wrong... This is the... You did the bad thing! Oh, I miss my boo thing. She's out doing stuff, though, so... You know. What can you do? Just gotta stay busy. I sent Neva the Brinstar music earlier, the Kraid level music where it's all she's probably listening to it now going, what the fuck are you sending me? I'm sending you a song of love, my boo thang. I don't know if she likes me calling her my boo thang, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just to piss her off. Yay! She's the only one I know who can put up with my nonsense. Look at how she runs. Samus. So, have I told anybody in here that I have rap albums out? They're here on this YouTube channel that you're watching right now. My rap name is Lowdown because my first name is Lorenzo, which I don't like for whatever reason. I just think it's a weird name. But anyways, when I was coming up with a rap name a long time ago, hang on, I got to sneeze. Oh god, I shot as I did that. Like, my old rap name was LJ, starting out, because that was my name around the house. My mom used to call me LJ. LJ, blah blah blah, you know. Lorenzo didn't sound so catchy. The very first rap name I had, though, was LSD. And that was supposed to stand for Living Sick Dreams, as in indulging in messed up fantasies, you know, bringing them to life. A friend of mine immediately brought it to my attention that it could be an acronym for Lorenzo Sucks Dick. So I was like, oops, I guess I better change my name. So I went ahead and just went by LJ for 2003. And then sometime in 2004, my brother Gilbert kept calling me Lowdown, and I was getting kind of annoyed with it. I was like, it's not a fucking name, dude. And eventually, just one day, he introduced me to his friend. He goes, this is my brother Lowdown. And I was like, oh shit, that actually sounded kind of dope. I think this is the room to Kraid. Or, what's his name? Ridley. Let's go. Yep, this is it. So there you go, some factoids. Easiest boss ever! Did you happen to know Dracula from Castlevania 2? Yes! Yes, you know Dracula, or yes, you're the easiest end boss ever. It's not even an end boss, it's just a bootlicker, if anything. Alright, here we go. This is the end game! Oh, check it out, this lava is hard right here. It's hard. So anyways, 2003 was LJ, 2004 was Lowdown. 2004 I also recorded a album in my friend's bedroom called the Underdogs album, Underdogs Dirty Curry. And we didn't sell it for some reason or another, and I'm not sure why. It just kind of like, we copyrighted it and everything, and we didn't sell it. We just sat on it. And I was like, well, that sucks. You know, I want to sell stuff, and I want to do shows and stuff. So, using the same methods that we used to record the album, I went home, made some beats on a MTV Music Generator, if y'all remember that, for PS1, but I did it on PC. And I made my own album, and it was shit. So, it literally was like nothing but diarrhea of the mouth, and I talked crap about a lot of classmates. So, like, you know, it was all high school crap, so, like, I just didn't have a very wise mouth at the time. So I said some stupid crap on there, you know, out of spite. It was just a very spiteful album. You know, girls that had been mean to me or whatever, and I just took it out on them. So I basically was Eminem. And I remember selling 7 copies for $5 a pop. That is word, man. That's a fact. So like, I thought to myself, I was like, well, this isn't really going to sell a lot of copies to begin with because it's so venomous and so mean-spirited, and it sucks. Like, the quality is garbage. So after assessing this and thinking, what can I do to get it better, you know, and make it more marketable or whatever, I thought, why not just clean it up? And so that led to me releasing a project called Tempting Fate Volume 1, which was supposed to have sequels called Tempting Fate Volume 2 and 3, respectively, that were going to be, like, carrying on similar themes. And then I planned on a full-length, like, dual LP called Prototype and Stereotype. And this overload of planning just made me shut down, and I was like, you know what, I'm burnt out. So, yeah. And besides that, not only the burnout, but also Tempting Fate Volume 1 did really well. But I hit a point where I was selling it outside of Hastings for $1 each. I think in 06. And yeah, in 07. It was 07. Because I remember it had been out a year and I was like, whoa, shit, man. I must have sold like 1,000 CDs. But I was standing outside of Hastings. I had like 25 CDs on me. And they were numbered. And there was this other guy who was a rapper also. His name was Hayes. Yeah, I said it. Anyways. He probably doesn't watch this. And no one knows about him. He was from New York and he used to put down Clovis a lot. And also brag about like that he knew DJ Green Lantern. That he had turned down Sony Records offering him a record deal. And he said he had offered. He said he wanted 10 grand because it would buy a house. And I'm like, what? That's not how it works. Stupid. So, we were kind of like friendly rivals, you know. He was kind of a weird guy. Didn't really make sense. But I was a kid too, so I didn't judge him. Until, you know, much, much later, like now. So, like, I went to Hastings and I sold these CDs for $1 a pop. And, I was pretty happy, you know, I sold 25 copies. So I go and went home. The next day I'm hanging out with Hayes. And he goes, oh, by the way, man, I gotta show you something. And I don't know how to explain it to you, so I'm just gonna show you. And I was like, okay, what's up? And he brings out this Walmart bag. Or whatever, like this little plastic bag. And he shows me it. And inside are my CDs. Like 20 of them, almost. And I was like, what the hell? And they were the same numbered copies I had passed out in front of Hastings. He's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know. And I was like, well, how'd this happen? What happened? And it didn't occur to me later that it was people basically giving me $1 for the CD. They get to their car. Right after they leave my line of sight, they threw it out the window and just, you know, drove off. And he said he had been in the Hastings parking lot and he found my CD. And then he found another, and another was wondering why my CDs were all over the place. And I was just devastated. I was pissed. I was like, oh my god, man, really? You know? That was my saddest moment. That was like the almost deal breaker for me where I was like, you know what? Screw this. But what ended up making it worth it was when I first started selling the CD, there was this car of people that I had sold it to. I was a courtesy clerk, i.e. a cart pusher at Walmart. And they were all like, there was a bunch of customers that came by in a car, and I asked them, you know, offhandedly, do you guys like rap? And they're like, oh yeah, we like rap. So I slang them a CD, Tempting Fate Volume 1, and they jammed it. They really enjoyed it. They were like, they drove by me like a week later. I'll never forget, man, it was so cool. Drove by me, blaring that CD in their car. Where am I going? Anyway, they were blaring the CD in the car, and I was, like, super pumped that they were doing that. And I was like, oh my god, like, they love it. And, they drove by the first time, and, you know, we're like, oh, hey, there's that guy. And then they put on the CD and drove past me playing it, and I got chills. It was cool. But yeah, that whole CD incident with, them throwing them away really made me like, just wonder if music was really a thing that I could do, you know? And then I got into rock in '06. Or rather, I was already into rock, but I started taking it more seriously. Formed a band, got together with this dude named Jeff, invited my friends over. I turned into a control freak. The entire band kind of broke up. It was a shit show. I caused a lot of infighting with clashing of personalities and stuff. So yeah, that died. And then Jeff introduced me to this guitarist named Chris Salinas, and she and I ended up making this two-person band called The Unfallen, and we're still friends today. One of these days I'll show it, but she had showed up recently for Halloween, actually, of 2020, and she came all the way from Albuquerque just to see me and visit some family, and she considered me enough to give me this Mortal Kombat arcade 1-up machine, which I did not expect. I was like, whoa! Of course I was like, whoa, I love Mortal Kombat and I love arcades. And I was like, I want to give you something. You know, I was going to give her my, I have a Damien 6 guitar. She's like, nope, I don't want anything from you. I just want you to have this. It's a gift, you know. She said it was a wedding gift. I was like, my wife doesn't play Mortal Kombat, though. She's like, oh, well, here you go. Here's your birthday present. And I still feel really bad. Chris, if you're watching this, I want you to know that I have been a shitty friend, and I hope I haven't been a shitty, you know, I hope I haven't been that shitty of a friend to you, because, you know, you're cool as shit, and you're the only person that I think I could actually form a functioning band with. So anyway, yeah. There's that kind of chemistry that worked between the two of us in that band, so that's one thing that I kind of miss. I've been in a lot of bands. I was in this one called Pinpoint, and after the vocalist left, we got this other vocalist chick, and that was alright, but, I mean, the drummer wouldn't leave her alone. He was kind of a desperate dude, and she would fish for compliments, sort of. Well, she would. And then, like, granted, we were all party animals. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but, like, you know, I used to drink and get drunk, and she would drink to get in her comfort zone, and, it just seemed kind of wasteful to me. Alright, check this out. Boop. Boop. Dude, that's cool. Doesn't Ridley look like a xenomorph from Alien? I think so. I'm sticking to it. But anyway, yeah, Pinpoint just imploded. I left the band because I was like, I'm not going to deal with this. You know, I thought of replacing the drummer, and then I realized I didn't want to be around her either. And I just realized that I could just do the thing myself. And I told my wife I wanted to do it myself. Here we go. This is Torion. I've been calling this place Torain for too long, because I didn't know how to pronounce it. Metroids are a cool enemy. Oh, no. Oh, God. You gotta get rid of them with bombs. I think I have to... do I have to kill them in order to proceed? No. But I will need their missiles that they drop. How many missiles they drop? Damn. And health, too. They drop a lot of health. So anyway. Yeah, I told my wife, I was like, you know, fuck this. I'm not forming a band anymore, you know. What I'm going to do is just what I should have done from the beginning. I'm just going to write all sorts of songs. I'm going to make the songs. And just do it myself. And then if I end up having a band, I'll have a bunch of songs already made, and all I gotta do is just perform them or show them to them. And she was like, I think that's a good idea. It's pretty genius, actually, because, I mean, I'm already a band, you know? All I gotta do is just be like, yeah, I have a bunch of songs that, you know, we can perform. And then the band just has to learn the songs and play them. So far, though, I think that it's just gonna be me forever, and I'm cool with that. I'm got like a little 9-inch nail situation going on here, so I'm happy with it. God, I'm really digging the KBX stuff too. Like I love my band. You know, even though it's just me and it, I really think that I'm doing good with it. Like, you know, I'm getting to play songs that I like, I have to say that when I released Rock Hard, I was super pumped. I still think it's my favorite album of all time. You know, you have to. I said this before, but you have to fan yourself a little bit, because I think that if you don't like what you do, then why are you doing it? You know, if you're not taking pleasure in what you're doing, then it's work. You know, it's work. It's tedious. And that was a wake-up call for me when it came to KBX, because I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have fun with it. You know, it's not just going to be a serious band. Will I make serious songs? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is it all going to be all doom and gloom all the time? Fuck no, man. Like, even in the name, I mean, my wife picked the name, because, like, I told her, I need you to pick the band name. She's like, alright. So, you know, I had an idea in mind at the same time for, this is coincidence, by the way, for a band logo that started with a K and ended with an X, because I wanted to draw a really sharp logo. I was just messing around. I didn't even think in a million years she would pick a band name that would have those features. But, I go back to her. This is it, guys. I go back to her and I'm like, you got a band name? She's like, yes. She goes, Kinky Butt Sex. And that comes from an inside joke between the two of us, where, like, she would text me, and her, not really signature, but, like, her catchphrase was like, I love you more than a fat kid loves cake, or I love you more than Ted Bundy loves killing people, or whatever. She'd be like, I love you more than Kinky Butt Sex, which, not a thing, but, like, I just loved it, that it was that funny and random and stupid. So I told her, I was like, oh yeah, let's keep that shit, you know? And it was perfect. It's a silly name, and it can be shortened down to KBX. I was going to call the band KBS, obvious abbreviation. I was like, no, S is weak, man. You gotta have an X, you know? Because I was like, if I'm going to be performing, or if I'm going to be selling shirts or whatever, I don't think anybody's going to want to wear a t-shirt that says Kinky Butt Sex on it. You know, especially if, like, it's at a church function or there's religious people or whatever. Or just, you know, people that don't like thinking about anal while they're trying to eat a hot dog. Oh, God. This is it. This is Mother Brian. Mother Brian. Hello there. How's it going there? Oi. Mother Brian, you mind if I blow your brains out? Ha, I'm blowing your mind. Check it out. Oh, my God. Jeez Louise. Jesus Pesus! What a skeezix! I can't even... Up there. There we go. This may be, like... This is a callback to Contra. My Contra playthrough, because all this shit's attacking you. It's not even the boss itself attacking you. It's just a gigantic weak spot, and you just have to kill it. Ah! This is it, guys. 3 episodes, and we're about to beat the game. Eat my missiles, biatch! Oh my God. One more hit. Well, she doesn't move anymore, that means one more hit. Yes! Now, time for my favorite part of all. The most tense ending in any game ever. Oh yeah. Oh my God, this is so nerve-wracking. Ah! Nothing happens if you fall, but, like, you just waste time. And yes, if the timer goes to 0, you die. You die. If it takes too long, you die. If you fall down, you don't die. You still die. Oh my lord! Super Metroid, I hate you for this. Yes! Yippee-ki-yay, biatch! Woo! Metroid! I love I can shout in my garage. You fulfilled your mission. Great! It will revive peace in space, but it may be invaded by the other Metroid. Pray for true peace in space. I'm assuming that Metroid is plural there. And it was all the work of the Space Pirates. Big reveal! Yes! I got the second best ending! She is in a leotard and boots. But you didn't know Samus was a girl. You thought I was joking with you, didn't you? Bastards. Alright, that is my Metroid playthrough. Thank you so much for joining me. I am having fun, man. Which is not something that's easy to do in this day and age. But you know what? 2020 ain't all bad, man. What you gotta say? Oh, I immensely love this. This is fun. So, yeah. Ah, man. I'm gonna just scroll through the end credits so this can be a thing. Let's see, my charger won't reach from here. The phone's about to die. I'm not gonna turn it off or anything. I'll let it just die. So, I think Hip Tanaka did the music on this game too. I might have missed it. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking for my charger. I want to cover some Metroid songs for sure, so if I do any video game music, the first thing I'm releasing is some Metroid music, for sure. But it's all just ideas right now, as you can probably tell. Nothing is set in stone. I just have more ideas than I have time to do them. There's my boy, Gunpei Yokoi. 1986. Jeez, that was a year before I was born. Sorry. Hate mentioning my age because people are like, hey man, thanks for reminding me I'm twice your senior. I'm sorry. The end. Yeah! This is the end! No more Metroids until the second game, which comes out in like 91. Thank you for playing. Alright guys, I'm Audi5000. Hope you enjoyed this. Take care, and we'll see you next time. LJ plays it. LJ beats it. All for you guys. See ya!